An hour and 10 minutes later, and this is what we're left with. Roku chicken oven roasted, or oven roasted Roku chicken. We've got salt, and I'm using sea salt. You can use any salt you want. Olive oil, Caribbean green seasoning, black pepper, Roku or uku. It is the sort of liquid you make by extracting it from the annatto seeds. Angostura bitters, of course. We have to have a little bit of Angostura bitters, and I want a bit of smoked paprika. This one is pimenton, it's the Spanish version. It's gonna give it this smoky sort of depth of flavor that I'm looking for, and a tiny bit of sweetness as well. And the chicken, and all I did with the chicken, and you can see here, all I did was I cut it down the back and I spatchcock it, basically is what it is. And you'll see the underside. I'm just gonna put it back on here just for a few minutes, and we're gonna get to seasoning it. I got to wash my hands, so bear with me for a second. In researching my latest cookbook, my introduction to the Caribbean Grill cookbook, it's all about barbecue and roasting meats and stuff like that, and speaking with a Rawau elder, he explained to me how they would do boucané meats, and this is loosely done with that sort of technique with the Roku, of course, or uku. During the summer months, it's still winter time here in Canada, so during the summer months I will do a more authentic version of this where I use charcoal and I use smoke and all those different elements to impart flavor. But for now, we're going to do this. This is sort of a loose take on that recipe in the oven, because I mean it's winter time, and besides that, a lot of people don't have access to a grill, so I thought I'd share that full printable recipe with all the ingredients, exact amounts, and everything else will be at caribbeanpot.com. It is important that we season the chicken and allow it to marinate for about 4 or 5 hours. Overnight would be best, but I know a lot of us don't have the time, so very simple. We're gonna go with that Angostura bitters. And what, I don't know if you noticed, what I did, I have the sort of open side with the flesh exposed, because I want to start seasoning there, and then I'm going to flip it over and get my hands in there, and I'm going to really make a mess of things. But I want all these open parts here to really take on the flavors of what we're doing. In goes the smoked paprika or pimenton. That's going to give it a lovely sweetness. Of course, we need salt. And again, I'm using sea salt, it's totally optional. Some olive oil. We need quite a bit of black pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my hands to move this to the skin side as well. So if you're paying attention and questioning why I'm not going on the other side, it will happen at some point. Yeah? And the star of the program, the Roku or uku. Now, you may want to put gloves on, but I'm not going in bareback like that. And all I'm doing is rubbing all of that into all of those crevices there. And then I'm just going to move it around in there. And you see how all of that is making its way into the chicken. Yeah, I'm just going to scrape some out of that green seasoning and into the mix here. So all we're going to do now is put it skin side down, so all of that remaining marinade on the bottom there, the chicken will be sitting in it. Put some cling wrap over it, yeah, and into the fridge for about 4 hours. Let's shift our attention now to my roasting pan. My oven is preheating to 380 degrees Fahrenheit, and what I have is the chicken on a rack, but below it I have parchment paper. You can use foil, you can use whatever you want. It's just going to help clean up later on that much easier. This pan has been through the work, so it's stained up, that's fine. But I have it skin side down because what I want is to sort of cook the bottom side first, then halfway through we're going to flip it over, and I have the rest of the marinade that we marinated the chicken with, that's still sitting there. So once we flip it, yeah, it won't be fully cooked. I want you to pay attention to this. We're going to flip it, and we're going to brush the marinade onto the skin back into the oven, because remember, this is a raw marinade. Now it's been in contact with the raw chicken. We are not trying to contaminate or cross-contaminate anything. Then it's going to go back into the oven. So I'm just waiting for my oven to come up to temperature now, as I said. It's going to go in the middle rack. We are 30 minutes in. So what I'm going to do at this point is flip it over now, and we're going to finish it on the other side with the skin side up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but if you are interested in seeing the outdoor version of this on the grill with the charcoal and the smoke and all those different things, and instead of using green seasoning, we will use fresh herbs in it, please drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. It will get warm sooner or later, well, sooner rather than later here in Canada, and I'll be able to get to that. So I'm just going to flip it over. I have my trusty tongs ready here. If you recall, we have the leftover marinade here, so this is what I'm just going to brush onto the chicken now. And remember, this is going back into the oven. After this, I urge you, if there's any marinade left, to discard it, because at that point, anything later than this, you really want to cook out the rawness, yeah? Back into the oven, uncovered, skin side up. Thanks for allowing me 30 seconds of your time. Uncle Chris here, reminding you, printable recipes are available at caribbeanpot.com. If you like the recipe that you're seeing right now, or any of my recipes, consider subscribing and sharing the link with your friends. And finally, I have cookbooks available for sale. I have 4 cookbooks and I'm working on a few more. So if you head over to caribbeanpot.com/cookbooks, there will be cookbooks there ready for you all. And if you wait till the end of the video, yeah, I'm going to force you to watch the video, or fast forward, I'll give you a discount code. For those same cookbooks, you can get a discount. All right? An hour and 10 minutes later, and this is what we're left with. Ruku chicken oven roasted, or oven roasted Ruku chicken. As mentioned, it's something that's much better done on the grill outside for that charcoal flavor, that wood flavor, that smoke flavor. And we've got a nice crust and everything there. All I would do here is, a couple slices of lemon. Serve it with some lemon, chop it up, and chop it up. Give it about 5-10 minutes before you chop it up. And if you're chopping it up, if you want to do quarters, all you would do is, that is the leg and thigh here. This is a chicken breast with the chicken wing attached. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Even with the chicken breast, you can cut that in half as well. So it will easily feed about 6 people. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. My take on a traditional Ruku or Uku chicken. It is the byproduct of the annatto seeds, and I do hope you guys get the opportunity to give this one a try. I'm hoping to get my hands on some annatto seeds when my parents come back from the Caribbean. I asked them to try and find it for me, so I'll show you how to make that. But if you head over to caribbeanpot.com, I have an oil, a Ruku oil that I made, that you can see how to do it on there as well. And the Ruku is readily available in Hispanic stores, and some Caribbean stores tend to have it now as well too. It will be called something different in the Hispanic or Latino supermarkets. I would just tent it right now, just so it doesn't dry up too much, and in about 5-10 minutes, carve it up and you're good to go. All right.